Hello, how you doing? Welcome to my vlog. If you never seen me before in your life, my name's Kev, and this is my mental health vlog where I show the skills that I use, the coping skills, the tools that I use to manage my mental health disorders and not only maintain my stability but reach towards my dreams. And the mental illness disorders that I have that I deal with is schizoaffective disorder, which for me is a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar 1. My bipolar is depressive type and I have rapid cycling. I also have CPTSD, which is complex PTSD, inattentive ADD. I have ARFID, which is a type of eating disorder, and chronic pain. So this week was a pretty busy week for me. I had to manage kind of my own little business and playing an artist, musician, CEO, assistant, and just doing different things like that. But I got a lot done this week. I went through a bit of a hard time and a trigger through part of the week, and I recognized it in the moment when it was happening, and I was able to react in a good way. So I put some good skills to use. I went for walks. I did my daily grateful a couple times this week, and I was also am so grateful that I was wonderfully gifted some food items from some of you, some of my subscribers. Saw my wish list in the description below and sent me some wonderful food items, which has made things wonderful this week. So I had a good week. It was hard, but I made it through and I did all the things that I was hoping to do. So I'm gonna send you to the intro, and I will see you Monday morning. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate your comments. Every morning I start my day looking at my YouTube comments, and it's really wonderful. So thanks so much.
Hobo these roads in worn out shoes, carry my load but not nothing to lose. Long forgotten miles of jury-less trials wore away and weathered my blues. Now I've got nothing left but dreaming to do.
Cheers. Happy Monday. It is 6 in the morning, Monday morning, and last night, Sunday night, we had a lightning, thunder, rain, shower storm just sweep through. It came in really fast, and it knocked all of our power out. I had no power last night. So I was sitting here in the dark after dinner time. And so about 8 o'clock p.m., I spent most of the evening playing guitar because I don't need electricity and kind of sitting in the dark. And it wasn't too dark because I got windows. But I decided to go to bed early, so I went to bed at like 8 p.m., which is really early for me. And I got a lot of sleep. I feel well rested today. So I'm up doing my coffee, and I was gonna do my coffee and comedy, and I'm not finding any comedy, so I'm kind of watching the news and a little bit, and yeah, having my coffee and just relaxing into the day. I'm not really thinking about the rest of the day yet. I have some things that I want to get done today, do some writing, maybe do some drawing, and some marketing and stuff like that. So, but right now, it's just coffee and comedy and wake up. So happy Monday. Well, I've been looking around. I'm not finding any good comedy. the reason I start with coffee and comedy is I often wake up and my brain is pretty negative and saying lots of negative stuff, and I don't always feel like I have control over it. It just feels like I'm in a cloud of negativity when I first wake up, kind of like I'm in crisis, you know? And so I watch comedy because the lighthearted kind of dialogues, you know, the words people use, the way they speak, and things like that, changes the dialogues in my head. And so the dialogues in my head start to match the comedic dialogues, and they get a little more lighthearted and funny, and my brain is a little less negative, and the negativity and the grumpies go away, and my brain gets a little lighthearted and a little more happy. So I'm not finding any comedy. I'm not too grumpy though. I'm waking up and my mood is okay. I'm feeling a little anxious. There's no reason for me to be anxious other than I have anxiety. And I just wake up anxious. And I did have a dream last night that I was about to get beat up by these three guys, and they were letting me know that they were going to beat me up, and I knew there was no way for me to get away, and that I was going to have to fight them. And then they came at me, and I threw a punch, and then I ended up waking up. So it was kind of a weird dream. But so what was I saying? So I couldn't find any comedy this morning. So what I thought I would do, since it's Monday morning, a good way to start the week is with gratitude. So over here, sorry. So over here I have my gratitude journal, and I'm gonna open it up, maybe turn on a little music, and a little jazz piano, nice and quiet, and think about 5 things that I am grateful for right now. That's a good way to start the week. Well, it didn't really take me very long, and I was able to think of some things that I'm grateful for. So I'm about to make my daily gratitude video, which you can watch. It looks like this. But I can just tell you right now what things I wrote. And number 1 is kind of a long one. I got to bed early, I woke up early, and I feel well rested. I had a kind of a bad dream, but I feel okay about it. Number 2, I have what I need to get me through the day. I don't have a lot of resources, but I have enough to get me through today. So that's good. Number 3, I'm happy to be vlogging again. I really enjoy vlogging, and when I take a week off, I need that rest, but I do miss it because I do enjoy vlogging. Number 4 is I'm feeling kind of creative and a building motivation in me this morning. I'm not feeling super creative or motivated at the moment, but I can feel a little spark of it in me, and I want to develop that and have a nice creative and motivated day. And number 5 is when I went away, you know, at the end of last week, and I came home on Sunday, my place was clean. And I kind of learned the lesson that when I go away on a little trip, before I go away, make my apartment all nice and clean and ready for me to come home. And it makes coming home a lot better. So I came home yesterday and my apartment was nice and clean, and I was able to make a dinner and just have a good evening. So those are my 5 things I'm grateful for. I feel like I just made the video, but now I'm gonna go make the actual video for YouTube. Hey, so I was thinking about my dream last night, and you know, if it had any meaning. And I feel like in my dream, I was getting ready to go to like a carnival, but I got met in the parking lot in an alleyway by these three guys, and preventing me from going to the carnival. And it was like a tunnel alleyway, and these guys, they weren't mad, they weren't angry at me, they weren't mean, they were just kind of like, matter of factly, we're gonna have to beat you up. And we can't let you pass, we have to beat you up. And I kind of knew that it had to happen, and that there was no way, like there was no running back. And in order to get through, I was gonna have to get beat up and just kind of left here, and then find my way afterwards, and if I survive. And for some reason I knew I would survive. I would just be really injured, but I knew I would get some punches in as well. And so I was like, okay, let's do this, you know. And three guys started walking towards me, and I went right at one of them, and I just punched him in the face. And I went to go swing at another one, and then I went down at his legs because I'm a wrestler, and I knew I could do better on the ground. So I went for his legs, and that's when I woke up. And I could remember seeing the carnival in the background and the lights. And for some reason, I have this feeling, like I don't know if dreams are messages from the universe or not, or if they're just our own psychology trying to make sense of what's going on in our brain. But for me, it felt like those three guys were the universe saying, we need to beat you up some more before you can get to the end prize. And as I normally do, I accept it and fight back. And I felt like that dream was the universe saying, hey, you still have some more getting beat up to do. And because I've been feeling like I've been getting beat up by the universe. And it's kind of like, I feel like the universe is saying, you know, we're gonna beat you up this one last time, and then things will get better, and you'll get to your destination, type of thing. So I don't often really dive into the meanings of my dreams, but for some reason that was really sticking out with me this morning, is that kind of the universe saying, I got some, maybe warning me, saying you got some hard times coming up, so be ready for them, and get in your fighting stance. All right. Okay, well, I've done my coffee and comedy for a while. I was watching this really great video of this kid who had a dad who was kind of anti-video games, and grew up that way, and he became a Twitch streamer, and he brought his dad through a video game, and his dad learned to appreciate it, and it was really nice, and they kind of grew together as father and son. So it was a nice little video. It wasn't a comedy, but it was heartwarming, made me feel good. I had a little check-in with my bestie Kay, and we're gonna do a work session. So we're gonna do that in about an hour. So what I'm going to do is go through my routine, and I'm going to take my meds, take a shower, do the rowing machine, put on some clean clothes, and have a little something to eat. And I have an hour to do that, so I'm gonna put on some music and go through my routine. I'm feeling pretty good. I think that was a good video to watch because I want to, you know, ignite my creativity and my my motivation. So my pain level it's feeling pretty good today. It's pretty low. I'm more sore than I am in pain. Sometimes when I sleep for a long time, like I did last night, I wake up and I'm just sore. So a good hot shower might take care of that. So off I go into my daily routine.
Lay a whisper on my pillow, leave the winter on the ground, wake up lonely with an air of silence in the bedroom all around. Touch me now, I close my eyes and dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. The moment we touched, the time had run out. Make believing we're together, that I'm sheltered by your heart. But in the outside, I've turned to water like a teardrop in your palm. And this hard winter's day, I dream away. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. And the moment we touched, the time had run out. Must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. And the moment we touched, the time had run out. It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. And the moment we touched, the time had run out.
Hey, so I finished my routine and I'm gonna be doing a work session with Kay in a little while. So I have my book of many things here and I have my to-do list. So I'm just kind of taking some time, having a cup of coffee. I got some music playing and I'm just looking at my to-do list and deciding where I want my energy to go to today, where the best place to put my energy today. Hello, so I'm about to start a meeting with my friend Kay, and sometimes we use Google, sometimes we use Zoom. I think today I'm gonna start a Google meeting, and I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna start the meeting now, but Kay will be around in about 10-15 minutes, but I'm just getting set up here where I got my computers here and my book of many things, so I can go through what needs to be done, what I want to get done, and what I'm capable of doing. And I'm feeling some creative flow today, so I want to utilize that as well. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next probably couple, hour or two, is working here, and Kay will be on the other end of the Google meeting doing their work, and we chat back and forth, and yeah, so it's good. Hey, so I'm working here with Kay. They're here working on their stuff. I'm working on my stuff. I've been working on taxes because I wasn't sure. I was stressed about taxes because I have a little income coming in from time to time from these different sources, and they don't take taxes out. And a lot of singer-songwriters, artists, musicians, and stuff are all self-contracted, and we don't get taxes taken out. And then tax time comes around and we owe a lot of taxes. And that hasn't been my experience so far, because the last 6 or 7 years I haven't, or even more than that, last 10 years, 15 years, I really haven't earned enough to qualify to pay taxes. But this year, I'm on target to possibly, maybe, have to pay some taxes. And so I was just working with ChatGPT and asking it what steps I can do to prepare. And it suggested that I make a Google spreadsheet to track my incomes, which I wasn't really doing. It suggested that I start saving my receipts, which I wasn't doing. And it suggested that I start making a $5 tax jar that every week I put in $5. And then, hey, if it comes a point where tax time comes around and I don't owe money, I have a jar full of $5 bills. So that's what I'm working on, and then I'm gonna move over now to marketing and do some marketing. Hey, I'm still work sessioning. I'm just taking a little break to run to the store. Want to get some milk and maybe a little snack, and I want to get a soda. So, and then I'm just gonna go back and get back to doing work, and I'll kind of catch you up on the different things that I've been doing. All right, so I'm getting moving here. I did a good amount of work. I did some voiceover work where I wrote this voiceover video. If I made the video by now, I'll show the thumbnail right here. If there's nothing showing up here, it means I haven't made the video yet. But I did a voiceover called The Carnival Awaits. And it's about a dream I had last night that I already told you about. And so I did that, that's done. And then I thought it would be good to go over to the food bank and pick up some supplies. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna go out in the hot sun, run over to the food bank and see what I can get, and I'll check back in a little while. It's getting near lunch, so I'm getting kind of hungry. Okay, I ate some chicken teriyaki. That was good. Now I think I've been up and going at it for 8 hours. I'm gonna take a nap for an hour. So I set my alarm for 1 hour, and I'm gonna lay down, rest my body. My pain level is starting to go up a little bit, and I'm tired. So I'll see you in an hour or so. The day has been going well. I've been getting some work done. I haven't gotten any writing done. My hair is sticking straight up. Whoa, crazy hair. I'm cooking some chicken in here for dinner, and yeah, I'm kind of hungry, so that's my plan, is just making some dinner, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I was playing guitar for a little while, and now I'm just kind of wanting to do other things. So just kind of cleaning up around the house, picking up, neating things, and I feel a little restless, like I want to do something. Wouldn't mind going outside, but I don't know what to do or where to go. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, I watched a little Critical Role. I played some video games and kind of relaxed a bit, played some guitar, and now it's about 9:30. I'm gonna head to bed early because I want to get up early. On Tuesdays I go live in the morning, so I want to get up and be ready for that. So good night, Monday night. Having a tough time tonight. Hypervigilant, paranoid. I feel like someone's in the room with me. I feel like something's in the bathroom. I'm hearing noises and stuff, so it might be hard to get to sleep tonight, but I have to wake up early. I'm frustrated. Alright. I'm gonna try to... I'm just laying there with my eyes closed, but my muscles are tense, and I'm listening. I'm not trying to listen intently, but I am, so... alright. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's 8 in the morning, and I ended up getting some sleep last night, so that's good. I was afraid that I was going to be hyper vigilant and not get any sleep, but I got some sleep, and I'm tired. So I'm gonna make my coffee, do some coffee and comedy. Today's a busy day. Got a busy day ahead of me, so want to be motivated and get moving. So here we go. Hi, so I'm here live, and you can see me live over here. I didn't really get a chance to do coffee and comedy. I woke up and I ran across the street to get some coffee and milk, and I just brewed my coffee, and I'm kind of on my first cup of coffee. But I saw that it was 9 o'clock, and so I just clicked the go live button, totally unprepared. But this community is so great, so I'm sure it'll go well. Hey, so I did my live stream, and that was good. Then I had a Zoom with my friend, and now I just had a cup of coffee, so I'm waking up, about ready to start my routine. And I got a half hour before my social worker meeting, so I'm gonna go take my meds, take a shower, get changed, and I'm gonna have a banana or two for breakfast. So I'm gonna go do that, and then get ready for my social worker meeting. My mood is pretty good. I have a layer of stress. I'm better than I was last night. Waking up this morning, I was not having a great time, but I'm feeling better. And yeah, my pain is low, which is nice. So I'm really not sure what today is gonna look like, because I have my two meetings and then a live later. I was thinking about doing this two different video ideas, so not sure, but all I know really is that my next step is to go do my routine, so that's what I'm gonna go do. Okay, I took my shower, took my meds, and usually when I take my meds I come over here and I visit with my dog Okami, and I have just a little moment to remember her and think about what it was like having her in my life. And last night when I was scared with my psychosis, if Okami was here, that wouldn't have happened. I would have been able to sleep, and I wouldn't have been scared. Which I had Okami for 10 years, and that's what I had 10 years of not being scared at night, and mostly, you know. And Okami was a great protector in that regard for me. And the last 2 years without her, I've been getting scared more at night, so kind of sucks. So I finished my routine. I'm going to refill my coffee, grab a banana, and get ready for get my book of many things out, and get ready for my social worker meeting. And some things I want to talk to. I guess I can get my coffee while I'm talking to you. Oh, I already poured my coffee. Good. with a social worker, there's this program with the VA, the Veterans Administration, where it can connect me with a local business person. And that's what I'm hoping to get into that program, where I'll get connected with a local business person who can teach me how to do my business and taxes and merchandise and marketing and all the things that I need to know that I'm kind of stressed about. So I'm hoping that I can get into that program, and it's like a small business program. And then we go over all my doctors and make sure I have appointments. If there's anything messages I want to relay to doctors. And we're also going to talk about housing. I'm looking for a new apartment, and I haven't been too successful. So a couple times now I've reached out to management properties interested in an apartment, and I would say I'll be using my VA voucher, and I never hear back from them again. So that's been a hurdle, an obstacle. So yeah, I'm just gonna get out my book of many things, and I have a little social worker section where I just kind of work on my life things, and my social worker helps me out with them. So yeah, I'm kind of ready to do that. Check in later. Hey, so I'm out and about doing my errands. My therapy got rescheduled, so I didn't have to do therapy today. So I did my social worker, and then I did a work session with one of my friends, which was mostly just answering emails and yeah, kind of going through my emails, and I had some forms I had to fill out and stuff like that have been sitting and waiting on. So I got that done. And yeah, so now I'm going to the bank, and I'm gonna talk to the bank about my account, where I have this overdraft protection, and I don't do well thinking about money and how banks work and stuff. But I want to get rid of, I want to check on my protection, and I want it to be where if I try to take out money from the ATM and I don't have money in my account, it'll say no. Because right now it's set up where it'll give me the money and my account will go negative. I don't want my account going negative. So I'm going to the bank to talk to them and see if I can get my account set up like that. I'm gonna stop at Burger King and get some lunch. Probably a chicken sandwich and a chocolate milkshake. And then I'm gonna go to the dispensary and get 1 or 2 vapes. I would like to get 2 because it's one vape is $40, but you can get 2 for $60. So I would rather get 2 for $60. But that just leaves me with less money, you know, so I'm not sure what I want to do. And after the dispensary, I'm gonna go to the thrift store because my belt broke and I need a new belt. So I'm gonna go look in the thrift store and see if there's any belts. I've been without a belt for 2 weeks. So that's my plan. It's a beautiful day. It's not too hot. Nice cool breeze. Feels pretty good. Well, I went to the bank, and they had the bank tellers there, and there was a pretty long line. And then there was nobody working at the office desks. The office desks were just empty, and that's who I want to talk to, is those people about my account. So I waited around for a little bit. Everything was taking a long time. So I'm just moving on to my next thing, which is Burger King, and I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm really hungry. Well, I went and visited my neighbor Jeff, and we hung out for a little while, and that was fun. We had some good conversation, and we made plans to maybe check in again later on tonight before I go to bed. I might go down and visit him for a cup of coffee or something. And now I'm just having a snack. I have Ritz crackers with peanut butter, and I'm gonna put a little slice of banana and try that. Peanut butter, banana, and Ritz crackers. It might taste bad, I don't know. And I'm just kind of just watching random YouTube stuff. Okay, so I got Ritz cracker, peanut butter, and a banana, and then I'm gonna put a Ritz cracker on top and squish it in there. Mmm. Ooh. Oh no. I like that banana-y flavor. I'm gonna keep going with it. So, I don't know where I last left off. Excuse me. I don't know where I last left off, but I did my live stream, my 6 p.m. live stream. And I did a lot of music. My energy was up. I was a little goofy, a little silly, and I found my singing was difficult, but I had fun, and there's a lot of people chatting. A couple new people that came over from SBSK video, and I got some packages. I don't know if you know, but in the description below at the very bottom there's the Amazon wish list, which was suggested to me by one of our viewers to make one, because rather than tip or something, they prefer to be able to buy some supplies or something. So I made an Amazon wish list. And so today while I was live, I got a knock on my door and some packages were delivered, and they were from my Amazon wish list from, and where it said from, there was 2 little dog paw prints. So whoever that was, I would love to thank. But I got a case of 12 cans of steak and potato soup, which is a great way for me to be getting protein and stuff. And a big tub of, I'm just watching this bird, make sure I don't get dive bombed. And a big tub of hot chocolate with marshmallows. So he keeps looking like he's gonna, these birds will dive bomb you sometimes. And they have big, strong beaks and big bodies. So anyways, so I am out now. The live was great. Now I'm out waiting on a train. My friend is coming to visit, and we're gonna go over to the castle, which is a restaurant right over there. And they have a nice deck, and we're gonna go out and have a couple burgers and just chat and stuff, and that'll probably be the end of my evening, because it'll be getting late by then. So today was a pretty good day. It started out tough because last night was tough. I might have a little trouble tonight going to sleep. I'm not sure, we'll see. We got some people listening to their music over here. Yay. All right, I'll check in. I'll probably check in again. If not, I'll either see you in the morning or check in a little later. Hey, happy Wednesday. I kind of had a night last night where I couldn't stand still, and so I didn't really sleep. And then I got up about 4:30, 4:45, and I was like, I guess this will be it. And I got up and I made some coffee, and then all of a sudden I felt like I could sleep. So the coffee was going, I laid down and I slept for a good handful of hours. So it's getting to be around noon, and I'm getting up and I'm just gonna go through my routine and go take my meds, Good morning. I'm gonna go take my meds, take a shower, get changed, and with my cup of coffee, and then kind of see about the day, because I'm starting it kind of late today. So, okay, I'm gonna go in my routine, and I'll see you when I get back. Hey, I'm going for a little walk, and just to get some fresh air, get my body moving. I need to go to the store and pick up some stuff. So, a little walk around the neighborhood feels good. It's nice and cool out. It's not too hot. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today. There's a lot of different things I'd like to work on, and I'm not sure where to put my attention. Probably because I didn't do coffee and comedy this morning and woke up late. So after I go to the store, pick up some stuff, I'm gonna go home, do a little, have some coffee, open my book of many things, and kind of see what I want to do with today. I don't have any appointments or anything that I need to get done. So yeah, so I'm enjoying the walk. Okay, I did some coffee and looking at my day, but I'm feeling very drained. So I think I'm gonna take an hour nap and power nap and see what I can get from there. Try to get a little rest because I don't feel like I've rested. So I feel very sleepy and kind of drained. So yeah, sometimes just laying down taking a nap, but I will set an alarm. I think I'll set it for an hour and a half, and then just lay down. I might not fall asleep, but give my body a rest. When I don't sleep at night, I kind of wake up in pain a bit. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will check in soon. Hey, just checking in. It's just after dinner time. I had a bowl of soup and some hot chocolate. That was gifted by a subscriber, a fan, yesterday. So I had steak and potato soup. I just haven't had a lot of spoons today, meaning that I haven't had a lot of motivation and energy to tap into. I've been drained of energy, mainly just because I haven't had a lot of sleep. So I haven't really gotten anything done except my daily routine. You know, I took my meds, I took a shower, I went for a walk, I ate something, and then I've just been I played a little video games, been watching a little YouTube, and I was kind of feeling bad that I wasn't getting anything done. And I've been kind of in my head today, with lots of thoughts going quickly, kind of not very hopeful thoughts, and so it hasn't been the best day, but it hasn't been horrible either. I didn't get much done today. It's about dinner time. I'm not gonna jump into any projects tonight. I'd like to go to bed early and get some good sleep, so I'm just kind of filling my time until bedtime. I was playing some video games, and I'm just sitting here watching some YouTube, kind of just random stuff, you know. All right, maybe I'll check in before bed. So I just spent the last half of my evening watching random stuff on YouTube. I can barely even think about. I was watching music concerts. Really, I was watching. Ozzy Osbourne died just the other day, so I was watching some old videos of him with Randy Rhoads, the guitarist, and yeah, so that was pretty good. I'm gonna head to bed now, and tomorrow's Thursday, so I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, happy Thursday, cheers. It's about 8 in the morning, and I think I slept pretty okay last night. And I was just checking my email and my usually the first thing I do is check my YouTube comments, and I got some nice ones today. And then I watch the late night comedians and get some jokes while I hear about what's in the news. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. Later on today, I'll be going into Boston. As I do the second half of my week, I go into Boston and stay at friends' house and stuff. One of the reasons I like to do that is because I'm hoping that in the future I'll be traveling more, and I want to have a future that has a good amount of travel in it. And so I found that when I did travel, it was very ungrounding for me to be out of my routine. So going to my friend's house, various friends for the weekend and stuff, gets me out of the house and gets me used to not being at home and being at other places. And so it's kind of normalizing it for me. So when I do come home, I don't have such a hard time. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I spend the second half of the week in the city in Boston. Just to get to normalize being away from home, to practice doing my routine away from home, and to still be able to feel grounded and when I'm not at home. So someday I hope to be traveling and maybe take you all along with me, hopefully. Okay, so I don't have any real plans from here. Nothing's being asked of me right now. So I'm just gonna relax, enjoy some coffee, and try to watch some comedy in my head, on my computer. In my head, I'm stressed, financially stressed, kind of back into survival mode. My pain level is about a 3 or a 4. So I'm not at 100%, but I'm better than I was yesterday. I have a little motivation, and I have some good feelings as well. So all right, I'm gonna refill my coffee and just try to enjoy the quiet morning. Hey, so I'm headed out for a walk. My mood kind of went downhill, and my stress went up, my anger and frustration went up. I find I kind of get triggered when I run out of resources, and I'm back in survival mode, where I'm looking for food and looking for change and trying to get coffee and milk and protein and things like that. And I get frustrated because I don't have the support that I need from some specific people that I kind of really wish I did have the support from. So mornings like this are a lot harder, and I could tell that I was triggered today. When I get angry about certain things that has to do with living below the poverty line, when I get angry about that, then I know that I'm kind of triggered by it, and I can't do anything about the situation in the moment, but I can do something about the trigger. So that's what I'm trying to do. I texted my friends, kind of let them know, hey, feeling a trigger today, and I don't need them to do anything. Oh, look at this. Just walking along, and there's a little Jesus. And it says, Jesus loves you. It's very cute. Where was I? So I knew I was triggered, and I just let some friends know, and they wanted to know if there's anything they could do, and which there isn't really in the moment, but just me letting other people know and kind of makes me feel a little safer and a little better. So I said, no, it's nothing you can do, but thank you for letting me tell you that I'm triggered. Because just telling someone, hey, I'm triggered, it kind of admits it to myself, you know, and when I tell it to another person, and then I can move on from there. So I told my friend Kay, and Kay suggested that I go for a walk. And we got a loud truck coming by. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going for a walk. Going for a walk usually helps me feel a little more grounded. And then I'm gonna go back home and do my daily grateful. On a day like today, when I'm angry and frustrated at where my situation in life and things like that, it's very hard to be grateful for the things that I have. It's not that it's hard to be grateful, it's hard to see the things that I can be grateful for, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go home, break open my my gratitude book, and just try to think of some things that I can be grateful for today. And hopefully that'll ease my trigger, bring my mood up a bit. And it's not gonna be easy, but that's what I'm gonna do. So here comes the train. I'll check in before I do when I get back home, before I do my gratitude, or after I do my gratitude. I'm back home. I ended up getting a soda while I was out for a walk, and I've done my daily grateful for the day. I haven't made the video yet. I thought I'd just give you a quick rundown of my top 5 gratitudes today. Number 1, I'm grateful that I have an outlet, this YouTube, with a community that I can be honest with and not pretend to be doing great and all the time. And if I'm having a hard time or making mistakes, I can be honest about it. And so today, when I'm having a trigger, I don't have to show up and be happy, and I can just say I'm having a difficult day and not be judged by it. So I'm very grateful for this outlet and this community. Number 2, I'm grateful for my bestie Kay, who was there for me this morning for me to text to, and I also texted my girlfriend, and I got to vent a little. And just by saying, hey, I'm triggered today, it's not a major trigger, it's a minor trigger. I'm still in control of my faculties. I'm high emotions, and my brain is going a million miles a minute, and I feel really bad. Connecting with Kay this morning gave me the idea to go out for a walk, which then led to the idea of doing my daily grateful. Number 3, I'm very grateful for the case of soup and the big container of hot chocolate that someone sent to me. It's really my savior this weekend. I'm gonna be eating steak and potato soup for breakfast and dinner for the next couple weeks, and having a lot of hot chocolate. And the hot chocolate is really good because it means I'm not snacking, you know. The hot chocolate satisfies my craving for snacks. So, and it makes me sleepy. I find that if I have a nice big cup of hot chocolate, I feel ready to go to bed and go to sleep. So, number 4, I had a good cry. I was sitting here kind of thinking and staring out the window, and I just felt like I needed to cry, so I did a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a good cry. I think I still have some more cry in me. That would be good to let out, but I just don't have the energy for it right now. Number 5, I had a good night's sleep. I went to bed fairly early, fell asleep fairly quickly, and woke up before my alarm, so that's good. And this week, for the very first time, I have a number 6 that I'm grateful for, which is trigger awareness. I'm grateful that I have this minor trigger going on, and I have a lot of emotions and things going on. But I know that I'm triggered, and I know where all these emotions come from, where all this anger comes from, and all these feelings of being forgotten about and abandoned come from. I can be aware of that. I'm very grateful because for much of my life I would get triggered and I didn't know I was triggered in the moment. And it's only been the last couple of years where I've been able to go, hey, something's different here. I think I'm triggered, and be able to act on it. So in an appropriate way. So those are my 5 gratitudes for today. I'm going to make my YouTube video and then think about going through my routine. So my mood is still pretty hard, and but at least I'm not frozen. I was frozen. I was sitting here at my desk just in freeze and not able to move forward through my routine and stuff like that. So getting a little cry out and a little suggestion from my friend to go for a walk has really helped. So I'm a little more able to move forward in my day. Hey, so I'm still kind of hanging out here. I'm gonna get ready to do my routine pretty soon. But I did some writing, thinking about some of the things that I'm upset about. And then I was kind of like, I need a win, I need something good to happen. And I kind of went through the different things that I've done this week just to remind myself of what I have gotten done this week, which is, other than yesterday, I didn't get a lot done yesterday, but got a lot done on Monday and Tuesday. And so I just reminded myself of that because I don't have the best memory. I don't think of those things. Kind of once I do something and it's done, it's over with, and I don't think about it until some random time. So I was sitting here and I did have the idea that I don't have my driver's license. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And I'll go into it. Eventually I'll make a video probably that's a week vlog that's all about driving. But it was my goal this year to get my driver's license, and the process is a little overwhelming for me because I used to drive, and but my license was suspended years ago, and then I got it back, and then I just quit driving, and then I got lots of parking tickets and excise tax, and so it's going to be quite the process of working with the Registry of Motor Vehicles to figure out who I need to pay, what I need to pay, what test I need to take, and do everything to get my license back. So I had the idea of vlogging about it, and I said, well, that'll be a good thing I can vlog about. But then I had the idea to take the idea a step further, was to find someone at the RMV, the Registry of Motor Vehicles, and I did, someone in community relations, and tell them who I am and that I have a vlog and that I want to document the process of working to get my license back as a disabled person, and with their help, and we could collaborate. So I found the person I needed to find, and wrote them a letter explaining the idea of doing the vlog to get my license back. And when I decide to make a video about something or put it on the vlog and make it part of the vlog, it gets done more often than if I just keep it to myself. And I've kind of kept it to myself that this year, I have mentioned several times that one of my goals for this whole year is to get my license back. But I'm just kind of thinking, we're already in July, so and I haven't really made any steps. So why not start making some steps? So I had the idea. I wrote that person at the RMV. And that made it feel like I got a nice little win, you know? It's kind of like I sent off this email that it might come back a win, you know? Made me feel a little better. And so I'm about to start going through my routine. I'm gonna have a quick Zoom with one of my friends in about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go through I'm gonna go take my meds and stuff, and then come back and have a Zoom, go through my routine. I'm gonna eat that banana over there, and have a can of, excuse me, I'm burping, and probably have a can of soup, steak and potato. Okay, so what was I gonna do? I sent a couple marketing letters out while I was kind of sitting here. And I reviewed some of my wins of the week, some of the things that I got done, because I often forget about them. So I did that. I also had a nice meeting with some friends in my inner circle. We met on Google Meet and chatted and just kind of hung out for a while, so that's good. Now, I also got some stuff in the mail. I got from one of our viewers named Kyle, sent a whole case, a box of these things from my wish list, and also sent this thermos that I've been wanting that can carry me a cup of coffee. So I'm gonna be putting this by the coffee maker actually. So these were on my wish list, which is really just like blows my mind. I was having a meeting with Kay, and Amazon knocked on my door and brought me a big case of cereal and this thermos, which is wonderful. So thank you to Kyle, and I really appreciate it. It really made my day today, and made me start smiling and stuff. And I had a nice big bowl of cereal this morning, so that was really nice. What I'm doing now is I'm going to be catching the train into Boston in an hour. So I'm starting to pack up. You can see right here I have my meds. You can't see, there we go. For the next 2 days. What I did, rather than bring all my meds, is I just pulled out meds for 2 days and put each day into a old container that I don't use anymore. So yeah, I haven't taken a shower yet, so that's why my hair is all sticking straight up. And look at that. And so I'm gonna take a shower, get changed, and kind of pack up my stuff to head into Boston for the weekend. And I'm a little more grounded. My brain is still pretty loud, but I'm distractible. I found like music and different things have been able to be a good distraction. So chatting with my friends on Zoom was great. So I'm gonna put on some music while I take a shower and get things ready to go. And I'll check in later. Hey, so I got all packed up. I got everything in my backpack. My backpack's kind of heavy because I got 4 cans of soup in there. But that's good. And I was talking with my friend and saying that we could pour the soup onto rice, and that would be really good. That sounds really nice, because the soup is kind of like a gravy. So yeah, I've got my backpack. It is really hot. It's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's not too humid though, just a little bit. It often gets really humid here, but today it's not so bad. Got some crows. There's a nice breeze going and a nice wind, feels good. So I'm just going to go wait for the train and catch the train into Boston to go hang out with my friends. Hey, happy Friday. I slept pretty well last night, and I'm here at my friend's, staying at my friend's house. So I'm in Boston, in one of the local neighborhoods. It's been a pretty good morning. I did a lot of creative brainstorming in my book of many things while I was drinking my morning coffee. So I did coffee and brainstorming, and I had some nice ideas. I'm a little distracted today, still coming down from my trigger the other day. I can still feel it a little bit, but I'm doing a lot better. And I don't often talk politics, but our president signed an executive order that I still need to read up about, but it gives the government the ability to force treatment on homeless and people with mental illness and addictions and things, which kind of takes away our rights. And it kind of criminalizes being homeless and having mental illness or addiction. And technically, on my official paper, my government paperwork or whatever, I live in temporary housing, so technically I'm still homeless, even though I'm a housed homeless person. And then I also have I'm disabled with mental illness. So it just makes me nervous to think about how I could be, if I was manic and someone reported me as being manic, and I could really, or if I was hypomanic and I'm just trying to work through it and someone reported me as being manic, I could be forced into treatment and locked up. And so that's kind of scary for me, because it takes away a lot of my own control. But like I said, I still need to read up more about it, learn more about it, but I'm not liking the initial language that I'm reading now. So, but as I said, I don't often talk politics. That's just on my mind today. So today, I'm hanging out with my friend, and it's blistering hot out. So we're gonna do an indoor picnic, and we're ordering some barbecue type food, and we're gonna lay out a blanket and in the air conditioning and have a nice picnic. So maybe I'll show you some photos and stuff like that from that in the video. I don't know. We'll see what editor Kevin does. So, all right, I'll see you later. Hey, so happy Saturday. Part of living in the city is sometimes the subway is broken. So I got on the subway, and halfway to where I wanted to go, they said that's the last stop, the rest of the subway is closed. So I have to walk a bit through Boston. It's a very busy day today, and a hot day. But I gotta walk a bit through Boston from the orange line, which I usually take, to the green line. We have different color lines. We have orange, green, blue, and red, and silver. So I'm going from the orange line over to the green line and Copley Square, which is obviously part of Boston. And you can see I'm gonna pass by the Boston Public Library right here. I'm looking that way. So that's the Boston Public Library. It's a really nice place to go. So I'm headed home, and spent the day with my friends. I have this bag here. It's very heavy. It has a half a watermelon in it, and some hot dogs, and hot dog buns, and some homemade potato salad. So I'm looking forward to it, but it's heavy to carry on such a hot day. I'm just being complaining. But my day is going pretty good. I have to go home and do a lot of paperwork for my VA stuff, my veteran benefits. So I'm headed home early today. Often I will stay with my friends until Sunday and then come home Sunday morning, but I'm coming home Saturday so I can get the paperwork done. So it's a beautiful day here in Boston, and this is the front of the library. And then over here you have a really cool church. So this is kind of one of the center spots of Boston. It's called Copley Square. All right, I'll probably check in when I get home. It's gonna take me a couple hours to get home, so I've taken the Green Line to another train, and I think I'm gonna get McDonald's on the way home. So, all right, I'll see you later. Hello, I'm home, and I've just been home. I did some cleaning around the apartment, and then I took a nice shower, and I ate half a watermelon, or a quarter of a watermelon, and I had some hot dogs and potato salad. Now I'm just relaxing. It's about 8:30, and I'm gonna go to bed about 9. Excuse me. But I'm just enjoying relaxing, watching a little Critical Role, and that's about it. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I usually use my Sunday to clean up and get my place ready for the week, and it shouldn't take too much time tomorrow to do that. So hopefully I'll get a good amount of sleep tonight and get up early tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, happy Sunday. I am here. It actually looks really bright on the camera, but it's kind of dark out and foggy. The water is calm. There's a fog on the water. It's pretty cool. It's about 4:30 in the morning, and I'm here to catch the sunrise, to sit and just do some thinking and motivate myself and think about the changes I want to make in myself and what I want to do with the day, and just all sorts of, when I sit by the ocean and watch the sunrise, I get a lot of deep thinking done, and so that's what I'm hoping to do. Good morning, happy Sunday. What a great way to close out the week is with a sunrise. It looks like it's going to be a cloudy morning, but we'll see if the sun kind of burns off this fog. But the sunrise is going to happen over here, so hopefully some of this cloud clears off. My mood is pretty good. I got some good sleep last night. I love listening to the bird calls in the morning, and yeah, it's really nice. A very beautiful morning.
Always one foot on the ground, and I'm protecting my heart truly. I got lost in the sounds I hear in my mind. All of these voices I hear in my mind. All of these words I hear in my mind. All of this music, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, it breaks my heart, breaks my heart. Suppose I never ever met you. Suppose we never fell in love. Suppose I never ever let you kiss me so sweet and so soft. Suppose I never ever saw you. Suppose we never ever called. Suppose I kept on singing love songs just to break my own fall, just to break my 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 fall. All my friends say that of course it's gonna get better, it's gonna get better. Better, 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 better. Never let nobody fool. Always one foot on the ground. By protecting my heart truly, I got lost in the sounds I hear in my mind. All of these voices I hear in my mind. All of these words I hear in my mind. And all of this music, and it breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart. And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. heart truly. I got lost in the sounds I hear in my mind. All of these voices I hear in my mind. All of these words and I hear in my mind. All of this music and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Hello. Well, our sunrise, that would be right here, has a lot of cloud cover, so we're not really getting a sunrise this morning. It's just beautiful colors across the sky. And it was really nice. I enjoy watching the birds. I had a mourning dove come sit with me, and he was just eating at the leaves and stuff and didn't seem to be bothered by me at all, so it was really nice. I did a lot of thinking and a lot of thinking about art, music, YouTube, the things that I want for my future, and different aspects of myself that I want to further develop. And so I'll talk about some of this later. But I'm all packed up, so I'm gonna, excuse me, I have the burps. I'm all packed up, so I'm gonna head home, and it's really been a wonderful sunrise, so I'll see you when I get home. Hey, so I'm home, and had some breakfast. I haven't gone through my routine yet. Generally what I do on Sundays is I go through my vlog, and I look at the week, and I give myself some credit for my successes, and I make notes, and I think about what changes I want to make in the coming week, and then I usually finish off the vlog, and I do the intro and the outro to the vlog. But I'll show you real quick what my notes look like, and I'll show you right here. This is kind of what the page of my notes looks like while I'm going through the vlog. And yeah, I just, it's been a nice quiet morning doing that. I've also been texting with my friends and just kind of doodling, as you can see. And now I'm going to go through my morning routine like normal. And I've already eaten, so I'm just gonna take my meds, take a shower, and then I'm gonna clean up around here. As I do on Sunday, I like to clean up and prep for the week, and do the outro and the intro and the outro to the vlog. And then I'll be done with the vlog for the week, and then I'll decide where to go from there. I'm thinking I might just stay at home here and relax and edit the vlog so it's goes live tonight, or I might go and do some live streaming because I kind of feel like playing some music. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Well, I've made it through my routine. I've opened up all the shades and the windows in here, and I sat down at my desk right here, and I was doing work. I wrote to some marketing work and stuff, and some other type of work. I was being my own assistant, and I was researching and writing to different podcasts, in different conferences and music festivals to see about getting opportunities in the future. So I spent a good hour and a half doing that, and I sent out 5 different emails. So that was good. Then I just went for a walk out in the rain, and I got myself a soda right here, and some milk. And now I'm just kind of cleaning up around here. As you can see, I made my bed, and I'm gonna do some dishes. I'm cleaning up around my desk. I bought some batteries for my keyboard because the batteries ran out, so I'm gonna change the batteries in the keyboard and mouse. And I think that's all that's going on right now. I haven't decided about what I'm gonna do to finish up the vlog for the day and for the week. I'm not sure yet. I'm just taking the day as it comes, so. Hey, so my afternoon has been good. I just finished, I haven't really finished it, but I was just eating a watermelon here. It's delicious. Watermelon is one of my favorite fruits, so it's pretty good. I went and I looked through my week and kind of reviewed my week on, I noticed that several things throughout the week, and I'll talk a little bit about it, but just to wrap up the week here, I'll show you right here. I'll show you my my notes, and that I take when I'm rewatching my vlog for the week. Editor Kevin will put the notes right there, but you know, I noticed one thing is that I went through a hard time financially this week, and I was really grateful and overwhelmingly so that people sent me things and gifts and things, the soup and the hot chocolate and the cereal, and there's other stuff here, the coffee and the coffee maker, and it's really it's never expected, and it's just, I'm overwhelmingly grateful, so thank you. I just want to say that first off. So this week I got a lot done. In my off camera time, and I was sitting here at the desk. I did a lot of marketing for my vlog, and I ended up getting nominated for 2 different awards. I will find out in a couple months whether I won anything or not, but they're different mental health, social leadership awards, and so that will be good. Oh, I have written down here. I also applied for a couple grants to help out this vlog a little bit financially, and I did some research and connected with people about being on podcasts and talking at conferences, and I did a lot of this week. I was just wanting little wins, you know, little opportunities where I could go, oh, I did something good. And so I sent out a lot of emails today for hopeful opportunities, and I may or may not get that opportunity, but that's not where my win lies. My win lies in sending out that, or filling out that application, sending out that email, finding that opportunity and going for it. In that regard, I did have a lot of wins this week. I noticed on Tuesday night to Wednesday I woke up with no sleep, and I really didn't get anything done. All I got done was my daily routine. And then I kind of napped and just didn't get anything done that day. But I wasn't really, sorry about that. But the rest of the week I was getting a lot done. And I think I explained why I go into Boston the second half of the week. I had a good time in Boston and hanging out with my friends, and it feels good to be back home. And my mood is pretty good. I have lots of supplies, and today I went live and I had a good time, and it's just, I'm feeling good and I'm looking forward to the future. So thanks for tuning into the vlog, and if this is your first time, welcome, and welcome to the community. And be sure to check out the description below, and sometimes that changes and I add new links and new resources or whatnot down below. So thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned. Next will be the list of people who have been supporting on Patreon, and I usually put a song underneath it too. So the songs that any of the songs that I feature on this vlog can usually be found on my Patreon for free. So all right, I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah, when it's cold outside, and I've got the month of May. Well, I guess that you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. Yeah, I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess that you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my